Right, on the go partiers, we are here in Google Drive, and I'm going to walk you through the basic steps of setting up your Google form to accept your party guests to the party. So, hello there. I'm Hannah Steelman. I'm working with you on Party on the Go, and I'm so excited to take you through one of these very basic but super important steps to not miss for Party on the Go. So, I'm in Google Drive right now. Alternatively, if you do not use Google products, you can create a free account with Google and then just go to forms.google.com and select blank to get started. But from Google Drive, we're going to hit the new button. And from new, we're going to scroll down and hit Google Forms. Now, the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up here to the customize theme. This is the palette. And I'm going to choose a header image right now to upload. What I am going to choose is an image that is 1600 by 400. And we're going to go ahead and add that to the party. Now what you're going to see here is the magic of Google is going to go ahead and create a themed palette for me to use for the party. So over here you can see that they have already identified my favorite colors are pink, pink, and pink. So we're going to choose pink to update that form. The next step is scrolling up to the upper left-hand corner. This is where we're going to name the party, right? You guys already know my favorite host is Rita. If you don't know that, we need to get caught up. You can catch up with me on YouTube or in our Flockstars team space. And as soon as I update that host form, you're going to see it's going to move down here to the title of this form as well. So I just want Rita's host. I put it Rita's host. We're going to make this Rita's party. And then I think I was telling you that Rita is my favorite host, and it's hard to talk and type at the same time. So my brain doesn't work in that way. So I've renamed the form now to Rita's Party. And we're going to go ahead and change this form to be a whole lot more inviting. But instead of me trying to talk and type at the same time, I'm just going to back out and show you what my actual party form looks like. So here we are. Hello there. This is us greeting at the virtual door. So what does this mean? So this is my welcome into the party. And under normal circumstances, the right-hand side of this banner where you can see the hand applying dry nail polish would normally be a picture of my hostess. So this is an example of maybe you didn't get a photo from your hostess, maybe she's busy, camera shy, all the different things. This would be an alternative party heading. But otherwise, it's really great to have your hostess's picture here right alongside you. This makes the form a lot more personal. Form is not necessarily a personal thing, but we're going to make this personal because the party experience is so personal. So you can see here, I've updated the title. This is us greeting you at the virtual door. Then down here, the description of the form is come on in, use this form to let us know who's here. After hitting submit, you can click the link to head straight to the virtual party. Make yourself at home, browse on your own time. There's swag to collect for the first 20 party guests. So wow, there's a lot of information packed in there, right? Swag for the first party guest means we don't want them to miss claiming their party swag when they get to the party. We also let them know that they have instant access to this party. They don't have to wait on me. They don't have to wait on the host or anything. And I'm going to show you that step here in just a minute. But first, let's take a look at what's mandatory. There's only one mandatory field on this form. It's the first and last name of the party guest. Now, the reason for this is they might not know me. They might not know Color Street. The only common denominator that we have is the hostess. So if they're a little bit gun shy, they can at least fill out the required form. Sometimes you might even just get a first name. But I promise when you connect with that host, she's going to know exactly who that person is. But I have some other optional fields here that are information that I like to have, right? If I want to include them in the texting portion of the party, I need their phone number and then, of course, email for the account creation and to stay connected. This is all information that I really like to collect. So let's take a look. Notice those, by the way, are not mandatory because, again, our hostess can put us in contact. But let's take a look at what this form looks like on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and go into view mode. And let's see, it says first name is required. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my first name here and hit submit. Now, this is what your guest is going to see. So glad you're here. Click to continue on to the party OTG. So I'm going to go ahead and click this button. Let's make sure that it works. This is always a good test feature before you send it out. And here we are. We do have the full party loaded. It's ready to go. So when somebody has attended the party or just filled out that form, they have the ability to have access instantly on the go. So this is really a party that suits anyone. So let's take a look at how we made that happen, right? I'm going to go back to Drive and pop over to this host form one more time. And we're going to take a look at how we made that happen. So your first step is going up here and hitting the settings part. The settings tab. We're gonna scroll down to presentation, and then you can see this confirmation message. This will be blank, or it'll say thank you for your submission or something like that, unless you personalize it. And this is your opportunity to personalize it. This is where we have so glad you're here. Click to continue on to the party OTG. And then this is our shortened URL. So you can find out on YouTube how to create this URL using Canva that is on our channel already to help you create those micro links. So let's go ahead and head back to the form. We're at the main screen right now, but you want to know how to get this information to your hostess without having to babysit this form. So of course we have our email confirmation turned on. That was in the spot where we just were, but one more thing we're going to do here is go to the responses tab. And so you can see we've got all these responses here, but this isn't super helpful to us. So what I've done is click the three dots in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to select, of course, we want get email notifications on, of course, but then I'm going to select response destination. Now what this gives you the opportunity to do is to create a new spreadsheet. When I hit the create button, this is actually going to create an entirely separate form for us in Google Drive. So let's take a look at what that might look like. Here I am in Drive. Oh, here's the host responses already. And the great thing that happens is every time, this is a working form, so every time somebody fills it out, you can see exactly who's been added, the time that they've replied, which this sometimes can help you with the invite process. And then when I come over here to the share button, I can very quickly type in my hostess's email, and then she too will always get an update when somebody else is added to the party. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Looking so forward to working with you and learning more together about Party on the Go.